Hey guys, it's Laurie with reviews of stuff that I've used for the first time or finished off for the past couple of weeks. To start us off, I have a bottle of the antibacterial foaming hand soap from Bath & Body Works in iced gingerbread. This is a couple years old and I'd had it, it was like I was halfway through it for the longest time. I was kind of going through this thing where I was trying to use, if I had like a scent in a wallflower, a candle, and a hand soap, I would try to use them all together. So I was waiting until the next opportunity to do that, but I decided to give up on that because I was never going to finish anything if, especially like holiday scents where you have a limited amount of time to use them. I was never going to finish anything up if I try to stick to that. So this was decent. It's a nice, iced gingerbread kind of smell. Okay, from Scentsy, I melted berry tart. This is supposed to be, I guess, a mixed berry scent with like a crust note, and I wasn't that crazy about it. There's something off about like the bakery part of this. I do get like some berry scent, but whatever it is that's supposed to be, the crust almost smells like, I don't know if I would go as far as saying like a mildewy, like a wet mildewy towel or something like that, or like shoes. You know how if you wear your shoes out where, like especially tennis shoes, out where it's wet, and you leave them out to dry, it gets this kind of funky smell. That's kind of what I got from this. So I was not crazy about that one. From the Bathing Garden, I melted a tart in, or one of the cubes in green tea and cherry blossom kiwi. This is a nice scent. The cherry blossom part smells like Yankees cherry blossom scent that they had several years ago. It does smell quite a bit different from, as I said in my haul video, the Bath & Body Works version of cherry blossom. But yeah, and this is supposed to have like a green tea scent on the bottom. I didn't get much of that. I mostly got the cherry blossom, which is a nice scent. So, but yeah, I kind of wish it was a little bit different. It didn't smell just like the Yankee version. Let's see. Okay. From Better Homes and Gardens, I melted scarlet amaryllis flower. And, also some of these you probably didn't see in haul videos just because with the holidays and everything, I was buying lots of different things. I just kind of quit filming haul videos on these like random things that I would purchase. So, and this is kind of that stuff. But this is okay. I get almost like an artificial grape kind of smell, which is strange, but it was decent. I did enjoy it when I melted it. There's kind of like a green note to it. So I wouldn't get another bar of this, but it was not bad. Okay. Also from Scentsy, I melted frosted ginger cookie. And I was kind of hesitant to pick this one up just because, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I really like gingerbread type scents, but I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. And when I melted this, I really, really enjoyed it. I don't know if I just so happened to be in the right mood for melting gingerbread scents that day, but this is really nice. Like, you really get like a cookie scent from it. And then the ginger is a very like bright and sharp ginger. Very different from like Yankees gingerbread and also Bath & Body Works gingerbread scent. So that was pretty nice. Okay, then I melted titanium from Scentsy. I did manage to find a couple discontinued bars on eBay not too long ago that were at a reasonable price, so I grabbed them up. And this one sounded interesting. It's titanium. It's like a masculine scent. I think it's supposed to be woodsy. And this was so nice. I love this one. It's like, I don't know. It's the right kind of masculine cologne for me. There is like a freshness about it. It's not a very sweet masculine scent. So I was pretty happy with this one. And then also from Scentsy, Wishing Well. This one sounded pretty interesting, and I love the name of this. I thought that was kind of a neat name. It's like a watery floral type scent, and it was okay. It was decent. I much prefer Lotus Cove and like cactus and sea salt type watery scents. So, but this is pretty heavy on the floral, but it's decent. I can imagine like one day in the spring when it's nice and, you know, breezy out and you have the windows open, that this would be a good scent to melt. And then I also grabbed Toasted Caramel Sugar because this sounded delicious. And this one does smell, it's very light when you smell it here. Actually, it is a pretty light scent in general, but it smells very authentically like what the name is. Like you're melting down sugar and on the stove. Unfortunately, I didn't get a whole lot of throw from this. It was pretty light. So, I don't know if it's just this bar is like old or something, but I kind of wish it were stronger. Okay, another hand soap, Candy Cane Bliss. This is like a vanilla mint type scent, which is nice, but I actually prefer Twisted Peppermint over this because a Twisted Peppermint has that kind of cooling sensation. That one didn't have it. Okay. I used up a bottle of lemon meringue cheer. This is really, really good. Very authentic lemon meringue type scent. Just sugary. Very great. Love it. So I have another one of those. I was kind of tempted to get some more during the semi-annual sale. Okay, then this is another old one. This is Snow Mint. And I never noticed it before. Like I had gotten to down to about halfway on this one and put it away for a while. I never noticed this before, but this time around when I used it, I smelled apple. Like it was like an apple mint type of scent, which I thought was kind of weird. It was okay. Nothing all that great. Okay, from Candles from the Keeping Room, I melted a tart and cherry marshmallow crumble cake. This is awesome. I'm kicking myself for not getting an 8-ounce bag of this. But, I mean, it smells just like... I kept trying to think of what it smelled like. And I think I wanted to say at first it was like cherry cordial, like the chocolate-covered cherries. But there's more of a cake note to this. And it made me think of those... I guess it's like Little Debbie pies that I believe they sell around the holidays that are like a chocolate, it's like a sandwich cookie kind of thing where it's like 2 chocolate cookies and then, or chocolate covered, like flaky cookies, like a moon pie type consistency. And then the center is like a marshmallow cream type filling. I think that's what this reminded me of. It's delicious. In fact, I ended up baking a cheesecake based on the smell of this. So I did, let's see. Yeah, it was just like a cheesecake. I added, the jet puffed marshmallow fluff to some cream cheese with some sugar, and then I chopped up some maraschino cherries, and then put some like marshmallows, the little tiny marshmallows in it, mix that all together, and then put it in an Oreo cookie pie crust or cheesecake crust, whatever. And it looked crazy because the marshmallows were all different colors. They were like green, pink, and yellow. And the cheesecake part was pink from the cherry juice. And then with the crust, the chocolate crust, it was black. It looked really weird. And my coworkers, when I brought it to work, they called it a Care Bear casserole, which I thought was really funny. But it turned out really, really good. It was delicious. So if that sounds good to you and you want the recipe, let me know and I'll, put it below or something. But this is a great scent. Love this one. Oh, it's delicious. Okay. From Yankee, I melted Tartan Holiday Sage, and this was pretty nice. It's my first time melting a tart in this. I have a candle in it that doesn't perform really well, or very well. But the tart in this was like, it lasted long, it was strong, and it was a very pleasant, like herbal kind of tree scent. Okay, Balsam and Cedar. This was an old tart, and I really did not get a scent from this at all. Same thing with Christmas Cupcake. This was old, and I normally love this scent. I think I actually prefer it over Christmas Cookie. But this, no, there was no scent to this at all. Cranberry Ice. This one is like a pretty fake cranberry type of smell. I think I did end up enjoying it. Like, I waited until I was in the mood for cranberry to melt it. So I was kind of pleasantly surprised by it, but it did smell kind of waxy, especially like smelling it cold. You definitely get a waxy scent to it. Okay, this thing I have in here because I was going through some old stuff and organizing my body care collections, and I found this. And it looks like, when I found it, this little thing was open. And it looks like a bug got in there. Of course, I can't see it now, but I think there's a bug in there. So I'm going to throw this away. And this smells like the tropical passion fruit scent from, I don't know, several years ago. So anyway, I'm not that crazy about it. I'm not big into tropical type scents. Oh, another Yankee tart. This is Christmas Wreath. This is one people either love or they say smells like cat urine. I don't really get cat urine from this, but I don't know. I wouldn't say that it's the most pleasant pine scent. I don't even, but this tart didn't have a throw to it because it was old. Okay, from Front Porch, I melted Coconut Mala Latte. I've had high expectations for this. This sounded pretty amazing, but really I didn't get a throw from this at all. I was worried about the latte scent just because Front Porch's latte is, I don't know, I'm not crazy about their coffee scent, but I thought with the coconut and the marshmallow it would be good. But yeah, this is, this had like no throw. I didn't smell very much at all. Okay. From Front Porch, I melted Candy Cane. I really like this scent. I don't know what it is about this that I prefer over just kind of a standard peppermint. I don't know if it's like more sugary or something, but I really enjoy melting this one, especially at work. Okay, oh geez, I don't even remember what this smelled like. Candles from the Keeping Room, I melted Toffee Graham Pie. And honestly, I don't remember what this smelled like. Maybe there's something positive about it coming back to me. But it kind of smells similar to like some other scents that that Carol has, kind of in that same, toffee caramel kind of category. Okay, then Maple Panna Cotta. Oh yeah, this was definitely, you could definitely smell the maple on this one. And I want to say, what is the one I have about the crepes? It's like maple buttercream crepes. It's kind of similar to that, but I think this is heavier on the maple. All right, then I melted one in, sorry, you can't see the label, but this is Scarlet Moon. And I did not like this at all. It's got that, that hair salon, like the perm, the chemicals that they use for like the dyes and perms and all that kind of stuff. That's what this smells like. So that was a no for me. And then I melted a spun peppermint tart. This one was weird because on, like, smelling it here, I just get like a sugary peppermint smell. But when I was melting this at work, I kept smelling like Christmas tree, pine tree. And I'm like, where is that coming from? And nobody else smelled it. And I thought maybe I was going crazy. But when I took this tart out of the tart warmer, when I was done with it, I smelled the bottom of it and I did smell pine. So I think there might actually be pine in here, but it's not listed in the notes. So, but it was only like when I was smelling it kind of outside my office and, you know, a fair distance away. So it wasn't like when I was standing right up against it, I was smelling that tree scent. Very interesting. I did like this, although I'm not sure that it's completely original. Okay. Serendipity sugar cookie. This was freaking awesome. Yeah, I mean, you get the Serendipity and Carol's Delicious Sugar Cookie scent. So I'm going to have to snag an 8-ounce bag of this because it's crazy good. I think I melted that at my parents' house, and my mom absolutely loved it. Okay, from Yankee, this is Frosted Cinnamon in the Simply Home line. It's just kind of a cinnamon scent. It's maybe like a little bit sweeter than sparkling cinnamon, but I don't think that the throw is very strong on this either. Okay. From the Bathing Garden, Midnight Marquee. This scent is so weird. And it is supposed to be like firewood and bourbon and I don't know, there's a smokiness to it. Kind of makes me think of charcoal a little bit. When I melted this, I didn't enjoy it. So that's kind of a shame because it could have been great, but I don't know, maybe it'll take like the right mood and kind of weather conditions for me to like that one. Okay, from Scentsy, Central Park Pralines. This is so strange. This reminds me, like, at first when I started melting, I'm like, oh my god, that's really good. Like, you really do get a like, pecan kind of scent. And then, like a sweet pecan. The sweetness then kind of died down. And mostly I got, like, this nutty scent that smelled kind of almost like an Amish friendship bread kind of thing. That was not like Front Porch's Amish friendship bread, but like that, I don't know, I think if you've tried, for example, I think Kim's Tarts Amish friendship bread, it's kind of like that, where it's this weird nutty bread scent that, I don't know, I can't say that I'm crazy about it. Oh my god, I still have so much stuff in here. From the Spotted Hog, I finished off a clamshell and Sinfully Vanilla. This is an okay vanilla scent. It's super, super like buttery and creamy. I'd originally used like 1 cube and it was very strong. The second time I used it, I used 1 cube, not too strong. And then I think the last time I used it, I just finished off the 3 or 4 that were left. I don't really remember, but I probably wouldn't get that again. Okay, another one from Scentsy, Orange You Glad. This one, I don't really remember much either, but It reminds me, smelling it right now, I think like kind of orange furniture polish. But it's a decent, it's not a bakery orange, so I'm more okay with it than I would be with like a bakery orange. Another one, Mellow Moment. This is a chamomile tea kind of scent, and I don't care for this one either. It's, I don't know. Something about it's not sitting right with me, and I don't know how to describe it. I mean, you definitely get like a tea kind of scent, but I don't know if it's that whatever, like the herbs that are in there are just not for me. Okay. From Better Homes and Gardens, this is Golden Butterscotch Pear. It's pretty good. I've seen people like rave about this one, and it does smell good cold, but like melting it, I wasn't as blown away by it as everybody else has been. But yeah, it's kind of that like brandied pear type of scent. Raspberry Linzer Cookie. This is a really good scent, and it smells like the real thing. You really get that kind of, what is it? Is it like a shortbread cookie type scent with like that raspberry filling? Very, very authentic. I may go back and get another clamshell of that one. That's very good. Okay, Christmas Morning Latte. Oh my God. It's been so long since I've melted this, and I promised myself that I was going to do better about like getting these done in a timely manner, and then like with the holidays that just didn't happen. This is okay. I smell a little bit of spice and a little bit of like a creaminess, and I don't know, I don't remember it, so it couldn't have been that wonderful. Okay, here is from Bridgewater Candle Company, Shoreline. Oh, I love this. It's like watery, like a saltwater type scent with like the perfect amount of floral. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you know of any place that sells Bridgewater by you and you like that kind of scent, I highly recommend this one. Amazing. Okay, from the Spotted Hog, I finished up Birthday Cake. This is another one like where I had used half of it and it was just really amazing. So I was kind of saving the other half and went ahead and decided to melt it, and it wasn't as good. There was barely any throw to it. So if you have Spotted Hog, do not hoard it. Melt it because it will lose its scent. Okay, from Candles by Victoria, I finished a scent shot in Elvis. This is the peanut butter and banana scent, and this is pretty good. I wouldn't get this again, but I kind of wanted to try it, just to try a peanut butter banana scent. Thought it might be interesting. Okay. From the Bathing Garden, I finished off a sugar scrub in lemon curd and rose milk. This is really nice. In fact, I think I like this scent a lot better in the sugar scrub than I do in the wax melts. So I probably wouldn't get the sugar scrub again though, just because there are other kind of more interesting things I'd rather try. From Rose Girls, I melted a chunk or part of a chunk in blackberry cotton candy frosting waffle cone, and this one I was not blown away by. The blackberry in it is it's like a very sharp kind of blackberry, and I don't know. It was just okay for me. I'd much rather have like cotton candy frosting on its own and waffle cone on its own instead of having them blend. Or maybe even the cotton candy frosting and waffle cone blended would be good, but I'm not crazy about that blackberry. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. This is, what is this? Strawberries and cream, strawberry jam, and maybe like cup of cake or something like that. It's kind of just like a strawberry scent. That's not completely original. So I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I mean, it's nice. It's just not like the wow factor isn't there. It's not as original as I was expecting it to be after hearing people rave about Rose Girls. While I'm on the subject, I'll go ahead and review this one. This is Wackadoodle. This is the Monster Cookie and Royal Sugar Cookie scent combined. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know which one it is, but one of these is like a pie crust scent. It's good. It smells like a nice, good, like, you know, that bakery kind of, decadent bakery kind of scent. But it's, again, it's just not original. So, I don't know. I'm not feeling the excitement over Rose Girl. So I'm pretty glad that I did not buy a ton of stuff in that order back in August. All right. Okay. Then also from Scentsy, I melted a tart and hazelnut latte. It smells good. Cold, you really get like a nutty milky scent. But the throw on this was very, very light. So I think that's coming back as a bring back my bar. Okay, hold off on that. From Glade, I melted Fall Hayride. This one is like a very sharp herbal scent. There is something about this that like really is the epitome of fall. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just a very nice like outdoors type of scent. All right, from Woodwick, I melted wax melt in the scent Redwood. This is awesome. I love this scent. I may have to get some more of these, but it's like a beautiful, beautiful woodsy type of scent with like a perfuminess to it. So pick those up. They're like pretty decent prices. I think that's less than $2, and their candles are crazy expensive. So that's a pretty good deal. Okay, I finished a travel size shower gel in Sparkling Berry Bliss from Bath & Body Works. Didn't care for this one. It's too, I don't know, it's that sweet berry that they seem to use in a lot of different things. Okay, from Yankee, I melted Lavender Sage, an Old Votive in Lavender Sage. When I first got this a long time ago, it was very, very strong, and it was nice. And I melted part of it, and then I decided to go ahead and finish it off. I had it in a Ziploc bag. Bad idea. There was no scent to it when I finished it off, so I'm kind of disappointed. Okay, from Bath & Body Works, from the True Temptations line, I finished off a 3-in-1 in Apple Fizz. It's just a nice, kind of nice green apple scent. I still have so much stuff in here. Okay, then I also finished Warm Harvest Apple. I really liked this scent at first, but towards the end, I just didn't. It was like a very fake apple kind of scent. So glad to be done with that. Okay. Oh, another one from Woodwick. This is Rum Raisin. This is a scent I had wanted to try for a long time, and almost a few times broke down and got a candle in it. But I'm glad I didn't, because this was not as good as I thought that it was gonna be. So it's more like spicy than raisin rum, I would say. Okay, from Better Homes and Gardens, Italian Gelato. This one is delicious. It's a nice berry, creamy berry type of scent that does have like a sorbet kind of note to it. So that was good. Froyo from Sensationals was also really good. This was delicious. And somehow, I don't know how they do it, but they managed to make all of their kind of like vanilla, their edible vanilla scents smell different from one another. And that was definitely the case with this. I guess there's a little bit of like a sourness to this that makes it smell like yogurt. Pine cones and lime. This was nice. I'm normally not big into like the pine tree scents just because so many of them smell like peanuts to me. But with the lime added to it, it kind of brightens it up and keeps it from smelling that way. So I really enjoyed this one. Oh, another Scentsy. This is one my cousin gave me. And she had given me the hazelnut latte too. This is Luna. I didn't like this one. It's got that certain smell to it that some perfumes have that I don't like. I don't know what it is, but I'm not into that. Okay, Toffee Nut Crisp from Better Homes and Gardens. This was pretty decent. There was like a nuttiness to this that was nice. Although I don't think it was as good as I expected it to be, but it was still good. And Snowy Winter Woods. This one, I love this. This is just so, it's like a powdery woodsy type of scent. And they've had this a couple of years in a row. They maybe changed the name of it slightly, but I think the first year that they had one out like this, it was something Winter Woods. It did smell different, but this is the one that I prefer. It's just very, very nice, comforting type of scent. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. From Sensational Citrus Cilantro, this smells just like Yankees Early Sunrise, which is an amazing scent. I absolutely love it. It's like citrus with kind of I think a white tea kind of scent. There's not really, I don't smell cilantro in this at all. I don't know, but it's good. Oh my goodness. One more from Scentsy. This is Dulce de Leche, and this is good. It's just a smooth caramel kind of scent, and I can't wait to blend this with other things. I'm thinking like red candy apple. This will be good with, so I'm going to be experimenting with mixing that one. Very good. All right, getting near the end. From Yankees Country Kitchen line, this is Holiday Snow. This smelled like something else. I don't remember what it was, but I didn't like it. It was kind of like a piney, snowy type scent. I'll go ahead and finish off the Yankee while I have that here. Merry Marshmallow. This is pretty nice. It's more like fresh and sweet as opposed to like a really truly food type of scent. So very good. And Deck the Halls. This one's from a few years ago when there was like a Christmas where I don't think I got the candles in any of their holiday scents just because I was not impressed with any of them. But this one was the best from that line. And it had been a few years since I melted it, so I decided to, melt it again. And I wasn't that pleased with it. There's like a soapiness to it. It's like soapy pine, I guess. From Slatkin & Company, I finished off a tart. This is when they had the tarts, Fresh Balsam. This is a nice scent. I do like this pine scent. And surprisingly, after all that time, it did still have some scent to it. So I liked that one. From Sweet Fixations, Violet and Birch. This is it's a pretty soapy, a sweet soapy type scent. I was a little bit disappointed with it. It kind of smelled similar to Hocus Pocus. I guess maybe the violet in it, but I wouldn't get this again. Alright. Then I did a blend of red apple wreath and sugared apple from Yankee to create the, I think it's like Welcome Christmas or Christmas Welcome swirl candle. And this predominantly smelled like the sugar apple. So I find that a lot of times when I do their mixes, one of the scents always stands out, like overpowers the other one. Then I finished one candle. This is in the scent Real Love. It's from a local candle company. I had found this at a farmer's market. And it was, I don't know, I guess it was okay. I'm not sure what was supposed to be in here. There's like no scent description of it, but it is like a kind of a perfumey type scent. I probably wouldn't get any more candles from this company. Well, I might try one of her. If I see them again, I might pick up like a bakery one. But I don't know, it was just okay for me. Alright, and then finally, I burned some mint chocolate oil. I love this. I mean, I have trouble with the candles in mint chocolate smelling like flame and like minty flame and not being appealing at all. But you don't get that with the oil, so this is definitely the way to go for me with that scent. And then I finished this North Pole Ultimate Car Jar, whatever they're calling that, and I've had this for a couple of years, so I wasn't really expecting it to be that great, but occasionally I would get this fragrance. Like, I don't know if if my car was sitting like in warmer weather or something, it would like heat this up a little bit to where I would smell it, but I don't know. I think I'm not gonna get, I have some more of Yankees car jars. I don't think I'm gonna get them anymore once I'm done with what I have, because I'm not impressed with the performance. I think Bath & Body Works scent portables do a lot better. So, all right, well, finally, that is it. If you stuck around for the whole 38 minutes, you're awesome. But anyway, well, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.